Most people planning retirement in Thailand make the same mistake. They assume beach life is automatically the best life. Wake up near the ocean, sunshine, slower mornings, peace. And for a holiday, that can feel true. But living somewhere full time is very different from visiting it. After years in Thailand, I've seen people move to the beach expecting freedom, then quietly become bored, frustrated, or stuck. Meanwhile, the city life they dismissed often turns out to be easier and they end up happier there long term. That surprises people a lot because what sounds perfect in your imagination can feel very different once it becomes your normal Tuesday. So, in this video, I want to give you the honest truth about retiring in Thailand by the beach versus living in a city. Places like Hua Hin, Pattaya, Chatham, Bangkok, and Chiang Mai. The pros people talk about, the downsides they usually don't, and which lifestyle tends to work best once the honeymoon phase ends. Because if you're thinking about retiring in Thailand, this decision matters far more than most people realize. If you ask most people where they'd like to retire, the answer is predictable: somewhere near the beach. And it's rarely just about the ocean. What people really mean is this: I want peace, I want space, I want to slow down, I want life to feel lighter than it does now. The beach becomes a symbol of escape. After decades of alarms, deadlines, bills, traffic, grey weather, and routine, the idea of waking up near the sea feels like freedom itself. No rush, no pressure, no commute, no one needing something from you. Thailand sells that dream better than almost anywhere. Warm weather, affordable living, palm trees, fresh food, friendly people, ocean views that feel out of reach back home. Places like Hua Hin, Chatham, Pattaya, Phuket, Krabi, Koh Samui, they don't just sound attractive, they sound like a second chance. And when people first arrive, it often feels exactly that way. You sleep better, you smile more, even small things feel exciting again. Morning coffee tastes better, a beach walk feels meaningful, the stress you carried for years starts to lift. But this is the part almost no one talks about. Holiday feelings and real life feelings are not the same thing. Because eventually, sunsets become normal. And when that happens, what's left is not the dream, it's your everyday life. That's where beach retirement gets interesting. No one likes saying this out loud, but living by the beach full time can feel very different from visiting it. And the biggest surprise usually isn't money, it's psychology. At first, the quiet feels healing. Then one day, it can start to feel empty. Beach towns often look social on the surface. Bars are busy, markets are lively, visitors are everywhere. But visitors leave, and when you actually live there, especially midweek or low season, the energy can disappear fast. That peaceful atmosphere many people wanted can slowly turn into isolation. You may know plenty of people casually, but deep friendships are harder than many expect. Some friends head home for months, others move on, others stay busy in their own routine, and suddenly you're in paradise feeling alone. Then comes repetition: the same cafe, the same roads, the same conversations, the same horizon. Beauty is powerful, but beauty alone doesn't always stimulate you long term. This is where many retirees get caught out. They planned for cost of living, they didn't plan for sameness. Then there's convenience. In many beach areas, small tasks become larger tasks. Need a specialist doctor, need government paperwork, need reliable transport, need something specific from a larger store. What was easy in a city can become half a day's mission. Healthcare is another major reality check. Thailand has excellent medical care, but not every beach location has equal access. If something serious develops, many retirees end up travelling to Bangkok or another larger city. And when health becomes a priority, ocean views suddenly matter less. If you're single, social life can also narrow quickly. Smaller circles, familiar faces, limited variety. What felt charming at first can begin to feel small. Now, to be clear, beach life can still be wonderful, but many people move for the postcard, then discover they're living in a routine. And that's usually the moment they begin wondering if the city they rejected might have solved more problems than it created. Here's where many people get retirement in Thailand completely wrong. They assume city life means stress and beach life means peace. But that comparison is often far too simplistic. Because in Thailand, city living can be one of the easiest lifestyles available. Take Bangkok. Yes, it's busy. Yes, it moves fast. But it also offers something many retirees underestimate: convenience. And convenience becomes more valuable with age. Good hospitals nearby, reliable transport, international food, large supermarkets, modern condos with security, services that save time and reduce friction. Daily life can become smoother, not harder. That matters more than people realize. Many retirees don't need excitement every day. They need life to work. Chiang Mai offers another version of this. Less intense than Bangkok, cooler seasons, strong expat presence, healthcare access, cafes, culture, and mountain escapes. It gives many people balance. And then there's stimulation. This is the hidden benefit of city life. When you retire, too little stimulation can age you faster than too much. Cities offer options: a class, a meetup, a new restaurant, a walk in a different area, a hobby group, a short trip, a spontaneous day out. That variety can keep you mentally younger. Socially, cities can also be easier. More communities, more people passing through, more chance to meet those who share your interests. And if you're single, the pool is naturally wider. Then there's healthcare, possibly the most underrated factor of all. When something goes wrong, being 10 minutes from excellent care feels very different from being 3 hours away. That peace of mind is hard to price. So no, city life in Thailand isn't for everyone. But many retirees dismiss it for emotional reasons, without realizing it may suit their practical life far better. Now let's be fair, city life in Thailand can be excellent, but it comes with its own price. And that price is not always money. Sometimes it's peace. The first issue is obviously traffic. Bangkok traffic can test anyone's patience. A short distance can become a long delay if you choose the wrong time. That may sound minor until small frustrations start shaping your day. Then there's noise. Cities rarely go fully quiet. Scooters, construction, street activities, sirens, constant movement. Some people find that energizing. Others slowly feel worn down by it. Then comes air quality. Bangkok has periods of pollution. Chiang Mai has the burning season. If breathing well, walking outdoors, or health concerns matter to you, this cannot be ignored. But the deeper downside of the city life is more subtle. It can quietly pull you back into the life you thought you'd left behind. Rushing, consuming, always going somewhere, always doing something, always needing stimulation. Many people move to Thailand wanting freedom, then rebuild the same busy life in a different country. And because cities offer endless options, spending can creep up fast. Coffees here, dinners there, grab rides, deliveries, shopping, convenient purchases. Nothing dramatic, just steady lifestyle inflation. Then one day you realize your low-cost retirement feels expensive again. There's also something many retirees won't admit. Too much choice can become tiring. Too many places to go, too many decisions, too much background movement. Sometimes peace is harder to access in the city than people expect. So yes, city life can be comfortable, but comfort and calm are not always the same thing. And this is why neither beach nor city automatically solves the bigger question. How do you actually want to live? After watching people move to Thailand for years, I've noticed something important. The people who thrive here usually don't choose the best location. They choose the best lifestyle. That's a huge difference, because once the excitement fades, retirement becomes ordinary life again. And ordinary life is built on small things. Routine, a reason to get up, a morning walk, a regular cafe, a gym session, a market trip, something that gives shape to your week. Without structure, even beautiful places can start to feel empty. Friendships matter just as much. Thailand can be warm and welcoming, but meaningful connection still takes effort. You need people to laugh with, meet regularly, message casually, share meals with. Without that, freedom can drift into loneliness. Healthcare becomes more important with every passing year. Not because something is wrong now, but because one day something may be. And when that day comes, distance matters. Affordability matters too. Not just surviving financially, feeling relaxed financially. Being able to enjoy lunch out, travel occasionally, solve problems quickly, and sleep well without money stress. That feeling is worth far more than showing off a sea view you can barely afford. Then comes purpose. Many people prepare financially for retirement, but not emotionally. Work ends, identity changes, time expands. If you don't build meaning into your life, the quiet can become heavier than expected. And then there's walkability. This sounds small, but it changes everything. Being able to step outside and reach cafes, parks, markets, gyms, or friends keeps life moving. Once daily life depends on cars, taxis, weather, or motivation, many worlds become smaller. Finally, mental stimulation. The happiest retirees are rarely the people doing nothing. They're learning, adapting, exploring, staying curious. So when people ask the best place to retire in Thailand, I think they're asking the wrong question. The better question is, what kind of daily life will keep me healthy, connected, calm, and interested for years to come? The decision is less about Thailand and more about you. The same beach town that feels peaceful to one person can feel lonely to another. The same city that feels exciting to one person can feel exhausting to someone else. So who usually thrives where? Beach life tends to suit people who genuinely enjoy simplicity. You don't need constant plans. You don't need crowds. You don't need something new every day. You like slower mornings, familiar places, long walks, and a calmer rhythm. You're comfortable in your own company. You already have hobbies, interests, routines, or inner stability. That matters. Because beach life rewards people who can create meaning without needing the outside world to provide it. If that sounds like you, places like Hua Hin, Chatham, or quieter coastal areas can feel deeply satisfying. Now city life. City life often suits people who still feel curious and engaged with the world. You like movement, you enjoy choice, you don't mind energy around you if it gives access, convenience, and possibility. You may want classes, restaurants, events, healthcare nearby, easier transport, and more chances to meet new people. You feel better when life feels open rather than limited. For many people, Bangkok or Chiang Mai keeps them mentally switched on. Then there's the third type of person, and honestly, this may be the smartest option of all. You like peace, but not all year. You enjoy energy, but not every day. You want beach calm in one season, city convenience in another. That hybrid lifestyle works brilliantly in Thailand. A base in Bangkok or Chiang Mai, regular escapes to Hua Hin, Pattaya islands or cooler regions. Movement without being trapped. And maybe that's the real secret. You do not have to choose one identity forever. Thailand gives you the room to evolve. So after years of watching people arrive in Thailand full of hope, some thrive, some drift, some quietly realize they were chasing a fantasy. Here's my honest view. Thailand is one of the best places in the world to retire. Not because it's perfect, but because it gives you options. And options become incredibly valuable later in life. You can slow down when you need to. You can simplify. You can reset your costs. You can meet new people. You can reinvent your routine. Very few countries offer all of that in one place. But if you come looking for paradise, you may struggle, because paradise is unstable. It exists in moods, moments, sunsets, and holidays. Real life is built on habits, relationships, health, and how your average Tuesday feels. That's what matters. Beach towns like Hua Hin or Chatham can be wonderful for the right person. If you value calm, independence, routine, and slower days, they can feel deeply rewarding. But if you need momentum, variety, or easy access to everything, they may feel smaller over time. Cities like Bangkok or Chiang Mai can be fantastic too. They offer energy, convenience, healthcare, stimulation, and flexibility. But if you're craving stillness, they may give you more noise than peace. So if you ask me which is best, I'd say this. Choose the place that supports the version of you you want to become, not the version trying to escape the life you had before. That one decision can change everything. Thailand gives something many countries no longer do. Room to design life differently. You can live quietly near the sea. You can base yourself in a modern city. You can move between both as your priorities change. That flexibility is rare, and it's one of the real reasons so many people build a new chapter here. But the biggest lesson is this. Beach life sounds perfect until it becomes normal. City life sounds stressful until it becomes easy, which means the answer was never beach or city. The answer was always self-awareness. Know what kind of days make you happy. Know what level of stimulation you need. Know how much convenience matters to you. Know whether peace means silence or simply less stress. Do that honestly, and Thailand can work beautifully. So if you were making the move tomorrow, what would you choose right now? Beach, city, or a mixture of both? Let me know in the comments down below, because there's no single perfect retirement in Thailand. Only the one that fits you best. Can you just do me a massive favor? If you enjoyed today's video, just press the subscribe button. Really helps the channel and push it to other people like yourselves who want to retire in Thailand. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you on the next one.